Good afternoon, students. Okay, in last video we have discussed that exercise number 7.8. In that one we have completed only one question, that is a exercise question, second question. Today, moving with the question number 2. Question number 2. What is the question number 2? Integration of from A to B x plus 1 dx. X plus 1 dx. We have to integrate by using a definite integral limit of a sum. First, I am writing the limit of a sum formula. What is the limit of a formula? Limit of a sum formula, that is integration of A to B f of x dx, which is equal to b minus a limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of x plus not x here f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h swan up to f of a plus n minus 1 into h. N minus 1 into h. Okay, in this limit of a sum, using the formula limit of a sum, we have to find the integration of a definite integral x plus 1. That is, the lower integral is a and the upper integral is b. Upper integral is b, lower integral is a. Okay, now first we have to take what are the integrals they given. So here they mentioned that the integrals are 0 and 5. The lower limit is a 0, the upper limit is a 5. Okay, now in this question we have to see in this question here what is the here we are denoting the lower limit as a. In this question, what is the lower limit? That is a 0. Next, the upper limit b is equal to 5, and then the f of x which is equal to x plus 1. Okay, then we want this h value also. What is the h? H means b minus a divided by n. So substitute b and a values. B value is a 5 minus 0 by n, which is equal to 5 by n. Here the h value is 5 by n. Now substitute this a, b, f of x value and this h value in this equation. First we have to substitute this a, b and this h value in this one. After getting the result of this a plus h, we have to substitute this f of x value. That is f of x time. Now take integral 0 to 5 x plus 1 dx, which is equal to b minus a, that is a 5 minus 0 limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of a. What is the a here? 0. Substitute a 0. Then plus f of 0 plus h means 5 by n plus swan up to f of 0 plus n minus 1. Here h value is 5 by n. Okay, now we have substituted. Simplify this one. Okay, it will become 5 minus 0 means 5 only. Next, limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of 0 plus 0 plus 5 by n means 5 by n plus 1 up to f of 0 plus n minus 1 into 5, that is 5 into n minus 1 by n. Okay, we got a solution like this. Okay, now here we have to do what is the f of x. F of x means x plus h now, x plus 1. So in place of x we have to substitute these 0. In place of x we have to substitute 5 by n. In place of x we have to substitute 5 into n minus 1 by n. Now substitute these values. Okay, it will become 5 into limit of x, limit n tends to infinity 1 by n, 1 by n. F of 0, substitute 0 here. In place of x we have to substitute 0. It will become the remaining 1. If we substitute 5 by n here, the equation becomes 5 by n plus 1 plus so on up to plus. Here you have to substitute this 5 n minus 1 by n plus 1. Okay, observe this equation. In this one 1 plus 5 by n plus 1, every time 1 is repeating. So I am taking 1 all one side, that is limit n minus infinity 1 by n into 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to plus 1. At the last we got a 1. Next plus. I am taking 5 by n as a common. 5 by n as a common. If I am taking 5 by n as a common, here remaining value is 1. Next, the h value is increasing. 2 5 by n is there. So there will be 2, 3. So up to how many terms? In this one 5 by n. I am taking 5 by n as a common. The remaining value is plus n minus 1. Plus n minus 1. Okay. Now. Okay, in our first year sequence and series, we have studied that the concept of a sequence and series. In that concept of sequence and series, the 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms will be considered as a n. Will be considered as a n. This part is considered n. Then second point, the 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 up to n minus 1. N minus 1 will be n minus 1 into n divided by 2. N minus 1 into n divided by 2. If the equation arises like this, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 up to n, it will become n into n plus 1 divided by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. We have studied this formula in sequence and series. But here, how many terms are there? N minus 1. Therefore, I am taking in place of n, I am taking n minus 1. So, n minus 1. N plus 1. So, n minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. The remaining value is n by 2. Substitute these two conditions by the sequence and the series formula. Okay, these two values will become like that. That is 5 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into, I am taking this as a n plus 5 by n into 5 by n into n minus 1 into n by 2, n minus 1 into n by 2. Now here the n, here 1n get cancelled. Okay, the remaining values are 5 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n n plus 5 by 2. I am taking n as a common in this 2. I am taking n as a common. The remaining values are 1 minus 1 by n. 1 minus 1 by n. Now multiply by using this 1 by n to this function. It will become, if we multiply that one, the equation will become 5 limit n tends to infinity. N tends to infinity into 1 by n into n by n plus 5 by 2n. The numerator containing n also 1 minus 1 by n. Okay. Now it cancels, easily cancels. N get cancelled. Hence the result. Now apply the limit. Now apply the limit n tends to infinity. So if you apply n tends to infinity, it will become 5 by 2 1 minus here the n going to the infinity, therefore this value becomes 0, therefore the value of that one is a 0. Now 5 into 1 plus 5 by 2, 1 plus 5 by 2, then take LCM as a 2, 2 plus 5 7, 5 into 7 by 2 which is equal to 35 by 2, which is equal to 35 by 2. Okay, pause the video and note it on the solution. Pause the video and note it on the solution. Okay, I will show you shortcut method how to find the given solution. We have solved the solution, that is 35 by 2. Is it a true? Adu correct ada illa anta em check madಬೇಕು. I will show you that one also. Now first we have to integrate this one. We know that integration of this function 0 to 5 x dx plus integration of 0 to 5 dx. Then next differentiation, integration of x, it will become x square by 2, the lower limit is a 0, upper limit is a 5, plus integration of 1 is a x, the lower limit is a 0, upper limit is a 5. Now in place of x we have substituted this upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit, that is a 5 square by 2 minus 0 by 2 plus 5 minus 0. It will become 25 by 2 plus 5. Now take LCM of this one, it will become 2. So 25 plus 5 which is equal to 35 by 2. Which is equal to 35 by 2. Okay, this is the solution. Therefore our solution is correct. Pause the video and note it down. This is solution also. Next, going to the third question. Third question of our exercise. What is the third question of our exercise? Okay, the third question is integration 2 to 3. The lower limit is a 2 and the upper limit is a 3 and x square dx. Now we have to solve this one by using the limit of a sum function. So I am writing that formula using the limit of a sum. What is the limit of a sum? That is the integral a to b f of x dx, which is equal to b minus a limit x tends to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of a plus f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h so on up to plus f of a plus n minus 1 into h, f of a plus n minus 1 into h. Okay, this is the formula. Here now observe here, in given what they given, that is here what are they? Here the a value is equal to 2, the lower limit is 2, then the upper limit which is denoted by b which is a 3, then the function f of x value is which is equal to x square, then the given we have to find this h value, that is h is equal to b minus a by n. We know that the b value is a 3 minus 2 by n, which is equal to 1 by n. Here we got the h value as a 1 by n. Substitute this a, b and this h values in this limit of some formula. Now the equation will become 2 by 3 x square dx, which is equal to b minus a, that is a 3 minus 2 limit n tends to infinity 1 by n f of a means here? 2 line. So f of 2 plus f of 2 plus 1 by n plus f of 2 plus 2 by n, so on up to f of 2 plus n minus 1 divided by n minus 1 divided by n. Okay, now calculate this one by using substitute this f of 2 value in this f of x function. It will become, first we have to solve this. 3 minus 2 1, let it be limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of 2. So here f of 2 means the x value is 2. Substitute this x value to here, it will become 2 square plus, then this function is 2 plus 1 by n whole square plus 2 plus 2 by n whole square, so on up to 2 plus n minus 1 divided by n whole square. Okay, here we have substituted the x value in bracket value in this x square. Now calculate this one. It will become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into 2 square. I am writing 2 square only. Okay, next we know that this is the format of a plus b whole square. This is the format of a plus b whole square. What is the a plus b whole square formula? That is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus 2 square b square plus 2ab. Now I am writing that format only. Here a means 2, that is a 2 square plus 1 by n square plus 2ab. 2 into 2, I am writing 2 into 2 only. 2 into 2, 1 by n, that is a 1 by n plus, next 2 square plus 2 square by n square plus 2 into 2 into 2 by n into 2 by n. 2, this one is a 2, a, b value is a 2 by n, 2 by n, I am writing a, b. So plus 1 after, here the a value is a 2 square plus b value is a n minus 1 whole square divided by n square plus 2 into 2 n minus 1 divided by n minus 1 divided by n. Okay, we got the equations like this. Now in this one I am taking this a 2 square, 2 square, 2 square, 2 square one side. It will become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. I am taking 2 square as a common. The remaining values are 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to 1. Next plus I am taking this 1 by n square as a common. 1 by n square as a common. The remaining values are 1 square, 2 square here 3 square, so on up to how much? n minus 1 square. N minus 1 square. Next plus I am taking this 2.2 as a common. 2.2, that is a 2 into 2 as a common, divided by n also. I am taking this divided by n also. The remaining values, here is 1, here is a 2. So on up to how many terms? n minus 1 terms. How many terms? n minus 1 terms. Okay, now take the formula. We know that in last question we solved that 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is taken as n. Next, then we have series also. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3, so on up to n minus 1 terms can be written as n minus 1 into n divided by 2. We have seen that one. Next, what about this one? This is also a format of 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square swan up to n square, okay, which is equal to n of n plus 1 n plus 2 divided by 6 of r. N of n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 6. But here how many terms are there? N minus 1 terms are there. So if we substituted 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square swan up to n minus 1 square, it will become, in place of n we have to substitute n minus 1, that is n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1 plus 2 is n plus 1 divided by 6. Now in place of this you have to substitute this formula. In place of this one you have to substitute this n minus 1 divided by n by 2. In place of this we have to substitute n. Now substitute those values, it will become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n 2 square n. 2 square means, can I write this one as a 4n plus 1 by n square into 1 by n square into n into n minus 1 n plus 1 n into n minus 1 n plus 1 divided by 6 plus 2 into 2, that is a 4 by n into 1 plus 2 plus swan up to n minus 1 will become n into n minus 1 n into n minus 1 divided by 2 n minus. Now observe here, cancellation will start here. This and get cancelled. Here 1n cancels. I am taking in this 2, I am taking n as a common. In this one 1n common, in this one 1n as a common. It will become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n 4n plus, I am taking in this one n as a common, the remaining value is 1 minus 1 by n, and also I am in this one taking n as a common. First I am taking in this one n as a common. It will become n square into 1 minus 1 by n. 1 minus 1 by n. This n square, this n square get cancelled. The remaining values are 1 by 6, 1 minus 1 by n. I am taking in this one also n as a common. So I am taking n as a common. The remaining values 1 plus 1 by n plus, I am taking in this one also 2 ones are 2 twos are. Therefore 2 into I am taking n outside, it will become 1 minus 1 by n. 1 minus 1 by n. Okay, now multiply by this 1 by n to these 3 terms. It will become limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into 4, it will become 4 plus 1 by 6 into n into 1 by n. There n cancel, the remaining values are 1 by 6 into 1 minus 1 by n into 1 plus 1 by n. Sorry, this is the 2n minus 1. So 2n plus 1. So here the equation will become 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. If we take 2 minus 1 by n, here the value is 2 minus 1 by n. 2 minus 1 by n plus 2n. n will get cancelled, the remaining values are 1 into 1 by n. Now apply the limit. Limit n tends to infinity. Now applying the limit, it will become 4 plus 1 by 6 into 1 minus 1 by n. It will become infinity 0 into 2 minus 1 by n. Here also the n tends to infinity. This value is a 0. Therefore 2 only plus 2 minus 1 by n means that will be 0. Hence the result is 2 ones are 2, 3s are. Therefore 4 plus 1 by 3 plus 2. 4 plus 1 by 3 plus 2. It will become, take 3 as a LCM, 3 as a LCM, 3 fours are 12 plus 1 plus 3 twos are 6, which is equal to 12 plus 1 plus 6, which is equal to 19 by 3. 19 by 3. 19 by 3. Pause the video and note it on the solution. Pause the video and note it on the solution. Okay, I will show you the shortcut method of these functions. The shortcut method of this solution. Here we are using the limit of sum method. The limit of sum method. So shortcut method of this one. I will show you how to shortcut this method. Okay. Now first we have to integrate this one. Integrate this function. How? It will become x square. Integration of x square will become x cube by 3 2 to 3, which is equal to x cube, that is a 3 cube by 3 minus 2 cube by 3. Now what is the 3 cube? That is a 27 by 3 minus 8 by 3. 27 minus, yeah, both the LCMs are same, that is a 3. 27 minus 8, it will become 19 by 3. 19 by 3. Hence, our answer is correct. Hence, our answer is correct. Pause the video and note it down this solution also. Next, moving to the question number 4 is also similar one. Do that one. But then we have to take two functions separately. I will show you how to take two functions separately in that one. The fourth question is that j1 to 4 is 1 to 4 x square minus x dx. Okay, in integration of sum and differentiation of two functions, it will take 1 by 4 x square dx minus integration of 1 by 4 x dx. Here two functions. Here comes two functions. First, I am considering this function as a I is equal to I1 plus, what is the minus I2. So here I1 means integration of 1 to 4 x square dx. Next I2 means integration of 1 to 4 x dx. So consider separately these two functions and solve this question. Okay, what is the answer for this one? I will show you shortcut method of this one. So x square means x cube by 3 1 to 4 minus x square by 2 1 to 4. Here C, integral constant will not present in a definite integrals. Okay, now apply 4 cube by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 4 square by 2 minus 1 by 4 square by 2 minus 1 by 2. Now solve this one. 4 cube means 64 minus 1 by 3 minus 4 square means 16 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Now solve this one. 64 minus 1 means 63. 63 by 3. 63 by 3 means 3 ones are 21 minus 16 means 15 by 2. 15 by 2, which is equal to 21 minus 15 by 2. 21 minus 15 by 2, that is equal to 42 minus 15 by 2. 42 minus 15 by 2. 42 minus 15 means how much? 42 minus 15 means 27 by 2. Hence, our result will become 27 by 2. 27 by 2. Okay, pause the video and note it down this solution. Okay, next moving to the important of this limit of some functions. Okay, the last two questions are most important to get analyze the definite integrals. Okay, for that one, the question number 5. What is the question number 5? Integration from -1 to 1 e to the power x, e to the power x dx, e to the power x dx. We know that. Okay, by using which one? Limit of some function, that is a to b f of x dx, which is equal to a to b f of x dx, which is equal to b minus a, b minus a limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n f of a plus f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h so on up to f of a plus n minus 1 into h, n minus 1 into h. Now in this equation, okay, what are the a, what are the b, what are the h? Here a is equal to -1, b is equal to 1, and f of x is equal to e to the power x. Okay, then we have to find h value. H is equal to, we know that b minus a by n. Here b value is 1 and minus of -1, it will become 1 plus 1 by n, which is equal to 2 by n. Here the h value is 2 by n. Now substitute these a, b and h values in this equation. If we substituted a, b, c in this equation, -1 integral -1 to 1 f of x means e to the power x dx, which is equal to b means 1 minus of minus plus 1 limit n tends to infinity 1 by n f of a. What is the f of a value? F of -1, f of -1, f of -1 plus f of -1 plus 2 by n plus so on up to f of -1 plus n minus 1 into 2 by n, 2 by n. Close the flower bracket. Now substitute this -1 this x place and -1 plus 2 by n in the x place and these values also in this equation. The equation will become, which is equal to 1 plus 1, how much? 2, limit n tends to infinity 1 by n f of -1, that is e to the power -x, e to the power -x plus e to the power -1 plus 2 by n -1 plus 2 by n plus 1 up to plus e to the power -1 plus 2 into n minus 1 by n, 2 into n minus 1 by n. Now take this one, 2 limit n tends to infinity 1 by n e to the power -1 plus this function can be written as e to the power -1 into e to the power -1 into e to the power 2 by n, e to the power 2 by n plus swan up to plus e to the power -1 into e to the power 2 by n into n minus 1, 2 by n into n minus 1. Now take e to the power -1 as a common. Now take e to the power -1 as a common. E to the power -1 as a common. The remaining values are 1 plus e to the power 2 by n plus e to the power 4 by n swan up to plus e to the power 2 by n into n minus 1. 2 by n into n minus 1. 2 by n into n minus 1. Okay. Now we know that the formula for of 1 plus e to the power 2 by n plus e to the power 2 into 2 by n plus swan up to e to the power 2 by n minus 1 into 2 by n minus 1 into 2 by n, which is equal to e to the power 2 by n to the power n, 2 power n to the power n minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 by n to the power 2 n to the power e to the power 2 by n to the power n minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 by n minus 1, e to the power 2 by n into n, 2 by n into n minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 power n minus 1. Substitute that value here, the equation will become 2 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. I am taking e to the power minus 1 as outside n. The inner side is e to the power 2 by n into n minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 by n minus 1. Now this and this multiplication and this denominator and get cancelled. The equation will become 2 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into e square minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 by n minus 1, e to the power 2 by n minus 1. Now I am taking this n to this denominator and multiplying it. Okay. Now I am taking this limit to this denominator only. That is equal to 2 into I am taking a limit that is e square minus 1 divided by limit n by 2 tends to 0. Here n tends to infinity is there, but e to the power 2 by n is there. So I am taking n by 2. It is not n by 2. 2 by n tends to infinity. And I am taking this e to the power 2 by n minus 1 and I am taking this 1 by n to this denominator. It will become 1 by n. 1 by n. I am multiplying it by 2 and 2. It will become 2 by n e to the power 2n minus 1 divided by 2n. So these 2 and these 2 get cancelled. Okay, now apply the limit to this function. So applying the limit, we know the limit of a function, that is 2 by n tends to 0. 2 by n tends to 0 e to the power 2 by n minus 1 divided by 2 by n, which is equal to 1. The value of this one will become 1. Therefore, it is e square minus 1. E square minus 1. E square minus 1. Here we have missed that. E to the power minus 1. So, here we have missed that one. E to the power minus 1. So, that will become e to the power minus 1 means e to the power minus 1, which is equal to 1 to the power 1 divided by e na. So I am writing 1 divided by e. Therefore e square minus 1 divided by e is the solution. Pause the video and note it on the solution. Pause the video and note it on the solution. e to the power x e to the power 1 integration of e to the power x. Okay, pause the video and note it down the solution. Next question number 6. Next question number 6. What is the question number 6? Question number 6 is that which is similar to fourth one. In that we have taken I1 and I2. Like that here also we have to take I1 and I2. For that one, integration of 0 to 4. Integration from 0 to 4 x plus e to the power 2x is the e to the power 2x into dx. 2x into dx. By using a limit of sum method, we have to integrate this one. Directly we will do the integration of this function by using x plus e to the power 2x directly. By using x plus e to the power 2x directly. By using the method, what is the using? The method of limit of sum, that is integration a to b f of x dx, which is equal to b minus a into limit of n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of a plus h swan up to plus f of a plus n minus 1 into h. 1 minus n minus 1 into h. Now here what are they? Here a is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 0. B is equal to 4. The upper limit is a 4 and the lower limit is a 0. And f of x value is x plus e to the power 2x, and h value is b minus a divided by n, which is equal to 4 by n. We got the h value as a 4 by n. Now substitute the values of this a, b, c and n. Substitute the value, it will become 0 to 4 x plus e to the power 2x dx, which is equal to 4 minus 0 by n. 4 minus 0, b minus a, that is a 4 minus 0 will become 4 only. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into f of a means f of 0 plus f of 0 plus 4 by n, 0 plus 4 by n plus swan up to f of a plus a means here 0 plus n minus 1 into 4 by n. N minus 1 into 4 by n. Now apply these x values in this equation. Now apply the values. It will become f of 0 e to the power 0, that is 4 limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. Now f of 0 is 0 plus e to the power 2 0, that is a 0 plus. Next f of 4 by n. 4 by n plus e to the power 2 into 4 by n plus 1 up to plus 4 by n minus 1 into 4 by n plus e to the power 2 into n minus 1 into 4 by n minus 1 into 4 by n. Now we know that the value of e to the power 0 is equal to 1. So apply that value here, it will become 1. It will become 1. That is a 4 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into 1 plus 1 plus. So take 4 by n as a common. 4 by n as a common. That is a 4 by n into 1 plus 2 plus 1 up to n minus 1. N minus 1 plus e to the power 2. Next, I am taking this plus 1 as a this side of it. That will become 1 plus e to the power 2 into 4 by n plus 1 up to e to the power 2 into n minus 1 into 4 by n. N minus 1 into 4 by n. Now, we know that the formula of 1 plus 2 so on up to n minus 1 will become n into n minus 1 divided by 2. N into n minus 1 into 2. Therefore, 4 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n which is equal to 4 by n into n of n minus 1 divided by 2. This and get cancelled. Plus, next, observe the formula, that is e 1 plus e to x plus 1 up to e to the power 2 into n minus 1 into x. That will become e to the power 2 n into 4 by n. Here the x value is 4 by n is the 4 by n minus 1 divided by e to the power 2 into 4 by n minus 1. Here we know that the value of this function. This is the formula of 1 plus e to the power 2x plus 1 up to e to the power n minus 1x. N minus 1x. 2 into n minus 1x. 2 into 1 minus 1x, which is equal to e to the power 2nx minus 1 divided by 2 e to the power 2x minus 1. E to the power 2x minus 1. This is the formula. Here x means 4 by n. Here x means 4 by n. Now, this and get cancelled. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are how much? 2 4s are 8. Now, this is equal to 4 into limit n minus n tends to infinity 1 by n into this 2 ones are this 2 2s are. It will become, I am taking 2n as a common. 2n as a common. It will become 1 minus 1 by n plus e to the power 8 minus 1 divided by e to the power 8 by n minus 1. E to the power 8 by n minus 1. Now apply the limit. The limit, if you apply the limit, 4, this and get cancelled. The remaining values of this one is 2 into 1. This side is 2 into 1. This 1 by n. If we apply the limit, it will become 0. Therefore, 2 into 1 plus limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. So I am multiplying 1 by n. It will become e to the power 8 minus 1 divided by e to the power 8 by n minus 1 divided by 1 by n. So I am taking multiplying it and dividing it. It will become e to the power 8 by n. Now we have done in the previous question. Previous we have done that one, that is 4 into 2. 4 2s are 8 plus 4 e to the power 8 minus 1 divided by limit 8 by n tends to 0. 8 by n tends to 0 into e to the power 8 by n minus 1 divided by 8 by n into 1 by 8 into 1 by 8. We know that this whole value will become 1. Therefore, this 4 ones are 4 twos are 4 ones are 4 twos are. Therefore, the answer is 8 plus e to the power 8 minus 1 divided by 2. E to the power 8 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now take a LCM. It will become 16 plus e to the power 8 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 15 plus e to the power 8 by 2. 15 plus e to the power 8 by 2. Pause the video and note it on the solution. Okay, in next class we will continue with the further concept of the definite integrals. Thank you.